Hello from Hawaii. Views are just breathtaking, man. I'd say the hike was definitely worth it. Like, how is this even real? This is really sick. It's so surreal here. It's really beautiful. I'm super grateful to be here right now.
I'm heading to Hawaii to kick off something ambitious. One solo trip every month this year, starting in February.
I can't believe this. I'm really in Hawaii right now.
I'm looking for adventure. I'm looking for growth. I don't fully know what I'll find there, but I hope it's something simple. Quiet mornings on a hotel balcony. Sunrise hikes before the world wakes up. Time to journal. Time to read. Beach days with takeout and know where I need to be. For once, I don't want to chase anything. I just want to be there.
What is going on, you guys, and welcome to the vlog. I finally made it to Hawaii, and this is the first solo trip of 2026. Ever since my last solo trip to Japan back in November, I've been itching to travel, so I'm really excited to be here right now, and I can't wait to take you guys with me. But first, let's do a quick room tour. Chair while I'll be reading my Kindle. The bed. The table I'll use to eat and journal. And then kitchen with adjoining bathroom. All right, room tour done. My recent solo trip to Japan was a memorable one. It was a big step outside of my comfort zone. It was the first time I was traveling on my own outside of the country, and honestly, the experience taught me a lot. But not just that, I had the time of my life. I had a lot of fun. And I guess you can call it a New Year's resolution goal, but starting this year in February in Hawaii, I'm going to make it my objective to take a solo trip each month and document the experience with a vlog. I feel like it would make for really fun stories that I could share one day and a backlog of videos that I can look back on and say, wow, I can't believe I did that.
After settling into the hotel, I explored Waikiki and grabbed dinner. I was exhausted after 3 straight shifts, but I only had a few days here.
First meal of the day. Had to go straight to the source. Wow, this chicken is very tender. My goodness. Let's see. Damn, this is a lot of food. Yeah, I don't know I'm gonna eat this all. Not bad. I need to learn how to make chicken like this. This is really flavorful. If there's one thing I was really looking forward to eating in Hawaii, other than Kai coffee and poke, has to be spam musubi. That definitely hits the spot.
We already have spam.
Could I try that salmon, please? And then the sweet chili, please. Thank you. Oh my god. That is so fresh. All right, last one. If I wasn't full, I'd definitely get some.
The week before flying out, I kept checking the weather. Overcast, possible rain. Not exactly what you want to see when you're planning sunrise hikes. Sunrise hikes were the one thing I was really looking forward to, but that morning it was windy. The clouds kept rolling in. I kept thinking to myself, what if it rains? What if the sun never shows? But somehow it turned into one of the best views of the entire trip.
Wow. This view feels so unreal. I barely started this hike and this is the first view at one of the lookouts. This is insane. The pillbox is right up there. The views are just breathtaking, man. I don't think this hike takes very long, but I keep stopping at each viewpoint. Like, how is this even real? This is really sick. Holy shit.
I made it a point to go on hikes during this trip. I knew I'd be surrounded by the island's beauty. And honestly, that's one of the things I look forward to most when I travel, experiencing a new place's beauty for the first time.
This is so sick. I know I probably stopped at all the viewpoints, but I think standing on the pillbox, this is my favorite spot. This is my favorite view of the ocean right here. This is insane. Crazy to think that the beach is just steps away from where I was hiking. It's so surreal here. It's really beautiful. White sand, clear water. I'm super grateful to be here right now. The water here is so clear, it's crazy. There's just random roosters right in front of the food land. Apparently Foodland has the best poke, so let's see what's up. Wow. That is so good. That is so good.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. So who won the race? Hello, young sir, how are you?
All right, here's everything that I got at Foodland. I got 2 cooked sticky rices. Got to start the morning off with caffeine, Ghost energy drink, some pineapples, a few bananas. Definitely had to get the poke. Spicy ahi poke. For tonight's dinner, we got a poke bowl. What a great start to the trip so far. It is my first full day in Hawaii and I was able to do a lot and I had a lot of fun. I started off my morning taking an Uber to the Lanikai Pillbox Trail, and in my opinion, I thought it was a relatively easy hike. I would recommend wearing hiking shoes though, only because it can be super slick. On the other hand, I did see a local walking in slides, so do what you will with that information. I feel like you can also get that hike done relatively fast. I took my time though. There were so many lookout points and I stopped at each one of them because I was just so amazed by the views. It was especially breathtaking at sunrise. And then afterwards, literally steps from that hike was the beach. It still blows my mind how beautiful the beaches are here. The clear water, the white sand. I spent my time there just reading my Kindle and taking the moments in. And then for lunch, I stopped by Foodland Farms, and it was the best meal I've had so far on this trip. Granted, I've only had L&L Hawaiian barbecue, but let's just say that I'm gonna be eating poke the rest of this trip. Anyways, it's such a beautiful day out and it's still early. You know, when I was looking up the weather, I was concerned that it was going to be rainy and overcast, but so far the weather has been cooperating and the sun has been out. I'm going to spend the rest of today just hanging by the beach and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I hadn't planned on hiking Coco Crater, but before the trip, my uncle mentioned it. He said it was tough, steep, not exactly a casual vacation hike.
Still a long way to go. Starting off our morning doing leg day.
And even though this trip was supposed to be relaxing, I couldn't pass up a challenge.
My calves and quads are burning. Holy cow. Bypass if you need it. What a view. It is leg day, y'all. Everything is burning. The rest of this hike is getting harder, but we are almost up there. Finally made it. Wow. Look at that. Hell yeah. What a view. I'd say the hike was definitely worth it. All right, just got back to the hotel. I finished my hike up. Got some Filipino food right here. Just gonna eat, and then afterwards, I'm gonna start working on future videos.
When I travel, I feel like I have so much creative freedom. I finally have time to do things I actually enjoy, like making videos. There's no pressure, no checklist. I'm not rushing to the next thing. I guess you could say travel awakens my inner child.
Okay, so I just finished shooting some B-roll for this Hawaii vlog as well as an upcoming video. On top of that, I was able to eat a good lunch, rest a little bit. I read a book, I meditated using Headspace, and I was able to journal for a bit. You know, one of the things that I'm really appreciating about travel is the fact that I don't have many responsibilities to worry about, and I don't have a whole lot of distractions. And it gives me a lot of creative freedom to make these videos. Anyways, I've been cooped up here for a while. Let's go outside and let's watch the sunset. This is really sick. I'm a long way from LA, that's for sure. I don't think I'm gonna get tired of spending time at the beach here. The sun's about to set and it is honestly just breathtaking being here. Man, good morning, you guys. I was supposed to go on a sunrise hike, but I decided to sleep in, and I think I'm gonna do absolutely nothing today. Let's grab some coffee. Morning. Nothing. Thanks, yours all. Still pretty hot.
When I first booked my trip to Hawaii, I told myself I'd stay flexible and actually allow time to relax. I'm starting to realize it doesn't always have to be go, go, go. It's okay to chill out. On this trip, I journaled, meditated, read, without rushing to the next thing. Honestly, I spent most of my time just sitting on the hotel balcony and hanging out.
Just taking those deep breaths in through the nose.
It is my final full day here in Hawaii as I fly back home tomorrow. I'm a little sad that this trip is coming to an end, but I'm also really grateful that I got to make the trip out here and experience this island's beauty. Hawaii definitely reminded me to slow down and appreciate the moment. So I guess what they say about Hawaii moving on island time is true. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.